and welcome to Titanium Tarot's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Capricorn, okay? So this is for anybody who has any planet or star in their chart or Cappy. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for many of you myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I first want to thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your views, as well as your comments. I love comments, okay? Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And I want to mention that my readings are only meant to give you a whole new perspective on something, to give you food for thought. And if it is a little bit of predictive, then that's awesome. If not, well, then that's life. At least you learned something from it. So with that being said, I would like to remind you that the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radach Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Proud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth the Norman deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. And thank goodness that we have an array of possibilities to choose from at any given moment, so all you need to do is pick one and work towards it. Now, I know it sounds simple, but sometimes it's not, so that's why your intuition is there to guide you along the way. That's why I suggest you watch the video I post on Monday. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cappies, let's get into your cards. Yes. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the King of Summer. Yep. With the Two of Summer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Well, for me anyway. Then you have the Three of Winter. Three is this one. It's the Two of Winter. My apologies. I'm thinking to myself, what is gonna happen? Because I got 3 Cappies in my chart, 3 planets in Cappy. They're my outer planets, but there's still Capricorn. So it's going to be an interesting week. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message from my Cappies. Taking control over my cards. And you got the Six of Summer pointing towards the left. I really know where this is going. Well, let me read first before I profess big things. You know, the Prince of Winter at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo energy, actually. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. And you got the Dreamer. That's the Fool. As well as Release, which is the Death card in this deck, which is Scorpionic energy. And Strength. Leo energy. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. The Lovers, a choice. The Two of Autumn, and the Wheel. And the Six of Spring. You also have the Three of Autumn, the King of Spring, and the Star and Renewal, and the Queen of Spring, and the Six of Autumn, and the Ten of Autumn. Oy vey. We have a mini deck on our hands. I see, said the blind man. So the cards to clarify. And by the way, I use selenite on my decks between shuffles. So you got the King of Summer, the Two of Summer, and the Two of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why these three cards are here comprising the first set. Please, angels and guides. And you got Ilby the Retriever with Mickle and Muckle at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Dark Lady. And he is the Fairy Sword. And the Singer of the Chalice. And Faffy. And the Master Maker. And Arvel Parrot. And the Singer of Initiation. As well as Iris of the Rainbow. Okay. Second set, you have the Six of Summer, the Prince of Winter, and the Hermit. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying the second set. Please, angels and guides. And you got, oh, that gnome. First card. Then you got the Fawn at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Lady of the Harvest, as well as the Undressing of a Salad, and the Lamb, and the Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies, and the Feline, and the Singer of Transfiguration. Yep. Okay. So the third set is the Dreamer, the Release, and the Strength. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why these three cards are here for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why these three cards are here. You got Nellis the Alchemist with Los Gunas, as well as Pohariel of the Water with the Bright Mother, the Fairy Godmother, and Topsy Turvets. Okay. Alright, so for the last set, you have the Lovers, the Two of Autumn, the Wheel, the Six of Spring. Am I showing you these? I have no idea. Three of Autumn, the King of Spring, the Star, Aquarius energy. Well, you got, with the Lovers, you got Gemini. With the Star, you got Aquarius. Renewal, I think this is Judgment. Judgment, which would be Libra. You know, the Queen of Spring, the Six of Winter, and the Ten of Autumn. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the past good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cappies. And you got gotcha! Surprise! Then you have the Bodacious Bodak, as well as Ecstasis, and the Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies, and Shia the Cruach, and Penelope Dreamweaver, and the Journeyman, and Honesty, and the Glankaner. I feel like Collective of Pixies can also go in here. Okay, so let us begin, shall we? Yes, we shall. Alright, first card, you got the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust. An excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. So you are going out, you're being social, and you're having fun. Then you have the Two of Summer. Now, the Two of Summer talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment. You can choose which one you prefer to someone. Okay, it says forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Choose for yourself if you want it or not. Don't. Choose for yourself. I am just picking up on this energy. If you don't want to go down that path, do not. I repeat, do not go down that path. Alright? It's your choice. It's your life. You do you. Then you have the Two of Winter. Now, because I said that, I feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're stuck between making a decision between your head or your heart, which is completely understandable, right? This card says indecision is holding you back. For some reason, I heard, indecision, and I heard indigestion. Maybe because the mind and the body are very closely intertwined. So maybe you're feeling discomfort in your digestive system as well, because you're stuck between this idea and choosing between your head and your heart. You're like, I've never had this issue before. Why is it bothering me so? But I don't know. This might be different for everybody. Okay. Now, make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Very important. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the emotional. Making a choice. And maybe because you're trapped between the intellect and the emotional, your digestive system is going on a roller coaster, and you're like, F it! I'm joking around. Now, the first card clarifying it'll be the Retriever. Now, it'll be talks of office. It talks of the office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, loyalties. Yes, it does. Yep. So, you're not sure if you can find you're not sure if you can do this, if you can find what you're looking for. Again, possibly in this connection with the Two of Summer, you're like, can I do it? Do I want to do it? I don't know. Next card is Mikkel Muckle. So Mikkel talks of everyday blessings, mixed blessings. And I feel like at this point, because look at Ilby's forehead. It is bright white, right? That to me could signify that you're stuck in your head and you're like thinking and overthinking. Maybe you have a little bit of like air sign within you, because we like to overthink shit. I'm a Libra sun, right? So we like to overthink everything. And so something to ground your energy would be Mikkel a Muckle, being great, being appreciative for what you already have in your reality, the blessings that are already there. That is what is suggested. Then you have the Dark Lady. Now the Dark Lady talks of unconscious powers, wisdom, rituals, mysteries, and secrets. So it's unconscious powers and wisdom, rituals, mysteries, and secrets. I feel like because of Mikkel, you will be able to tap into stuff that you did not even know existed in your own reality. Because it's something new, being appreciative, and not just being, oh, that's nice, but really being appreciative, feeling appreciation for what is in front of you, fully and completely. Then you have He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. And I feel like when you appreciate what you have in your reality at this moment, you will be protective. And that ability to appreciate what is the active principle that is being called forth. Then you have the Singer of the Chalice. Now the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. And I feel like the appreciation habit is small at this point, and so you have to trust it and believe in it that it will take you where you want to get to. But in order for you to do that, you need to try until you make it into a habit. Once you make it into a habit, that's when magic will appear in your reality. Next you have Faf the Footer, and I like to call this little dude Faffy, right? Now Faffy will help you ground yourself, which is what, see, like Ilby taught. With the imagery of Ilby, you're stuck, you're all up in your head, and you are not worrying, but you're hoping, you're wishing, but it's only in your mind. And so the best way to get those hopes and wishes to become concrete, to become real, is to be appreciative for the little things you have in life. And as you make it into a habit, it will become bigger in size. So you will start, like, your positive outlook on life will gain momentum, and because it's gaining momentum, you will feel more grounded. And then you have the Master Maker. Now the Master Maker talks of in skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. This will absolutely demand a lot of skill from your part. It's not easy to be appreciative for things when you feel like shit. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. But it's going to definitely be beneficial for you. Next you have Arvel Parrot, which talks of communication, and that the communication that is in question here is the communication that you do with your higher self in regards to what you are appreciative for, right? Then you have the Singer of Initiation. Now the Singer of Initiation talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level. But I feel like it's going to be a little stretch. It's going to be a little difficult to do, but it is totally going to be worth it. Yeah. And once you make that into a habit, once you make appreciation into a habit, you will be able to tap into the energy of Iris of the Rainbow. Now, Iris talks of hope, promise for the future. Yes, because you will have gotten your outlook to such a positive, high vibe situation that you look for it, you crave it, you crave more positivity in your everyday reality. Now, the second set. Yeah, okay. So, the second set. No. Second set, okay, it starts with the Six of Summer pointing towards the left, the Prince of Winter in the upright, as well as the Hermit in the upright. Now, the Six of Summer pointing towards the left, to me, mean that it happened. Cards pointing towards the left, to me, mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. Okay, and so this card says, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So, my first instinct would be to tell you to, well, that's my instinct, but what am I hearing? It would be to trust your intuition. So if your intuition says, well, if you're seeing things clearer and like in a better light, then go for it. Or in a worse light, then stay away from it. But make 100% certain, be certain that what you're doing is not actually creating more issues than it's solving. I don't know if that makes any sense. It didn't to me. In any case, so the first card you got is the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter is an intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive individual. Now, I don't know if you are attracting this into your reality, or this is coming into your reality, or you are becoming this energy. Now, it says seek out an intellectual solution to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So things are changing. There's the only thing I'm getting out of that. Things are changing. Just try to stay ahead of it. Try to see the pattern and work with it instead of working against it. The next card is the Hermit. Now the Hermit, okay, is Virgo energy. For real, I felt like I always forget that Virgo is Hermit. And for the longest time, I was like, I never get Virgo cards. But now I know. Right? So this is Virgo energy. It says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So depending on how you want to proceed with the Six of Summer. Okay. And the Prince of Winter. You know what to do. You know what you'll think of while you have retreated into your den. Oh, that's what I'm getting. Or while you've retreated inward to figure out what your next steps are. Yeah. Next you have Oh That Gnome, which talks of breaking of a habit or patterns. So what you will have decided to do will definitely demand you change something within yourself, which will lead you to understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, natural magic. You'll get an understanding that you never had before. Then you have Lady of the Harvest, and that understanding will allow you to complete a cycle, to release something, and the word in French would be récolter, which would be to harvest. I mean, the word's right here, and I'm stuck with the French word. In any case. Next, you have the undressing of a salad. Now, the undressing of a salad talks of achieving the impossible, being impossible. So, I feel like you are releasing something. Yeah, you're releasing something. And because of that, you seem impossible to others around you. Now, in the day, I have Capricorn in my chart, right? But in the day, I was completely infatuated with this Cappy. I was head over heels. He was like my world. For a year and a half, I was crazy over this guy. He stomped on my heart. He made me feel like shit. And I let him go. And the thing I was mentioning before that was really weird, that came to mind, was that I thought of his mother, oddly enough. And I don't know why I thought of her. I really don't. And I know that his family knows my family, and I remember that his father talked with my grandpa, you know, as they do in my community. And his dad was like, I thought they were dating at some point. My grandpa was like, yeah, I thought so too, but it didn't really work out. And I think that's where it was left off. And so the thing is I've completely let this one go, and I'm like, why am I thinking of him? Treat me like shit. Why? Now, next card, alright, is the Loum. Now, the Loum talks of unconditional giving and receiving. Now, I also wrote Libra card. I don't know why. Well, I wrote because at the time it was unconditional giving and receiving. But you don't have to be a Libra to unconditionally give and receive. You can be anything. So I'm just suggesting that you concentrate on the energy, right? So it's unconditional giving and receiving. Because with this guy, I unconditionally gave. Unconditionally. And he made it burst out in my face. It was completely chaos. And so you will understand why I'm like, stay away. Stay far away, you nitwit. But I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. In any case, I have someone much, much more. I think I have someone else in mind at this point. So whatever he's going to do, it's going to be really, it has to be spectacular to get me back. That's all I'm saying. So the next card is the Fairy Who Was Kissed by the Pixies. Now, the Fairy Who Was Kissed by the Pixies this is the happiest card in this deck. I mean, I'm not sure if Taurus got this card, but Virgo definitely got this card. And I feel like Taurus did too. But this card is the happiest card in this deck. Okay, if the Sun is the happiest card in tarot, then this is the happiest card in this deck. All right, and so this card is saying that, well, love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. Now, what I want to emphasize is for those of you who are striving, like, don't take the situation I talked of, because of that situation, I will not stop until I get this. Unconditional giving and receiving. I will not stop. Hell hath no fury if I don't. Because a woman scorned is a woman scorned. And I can be a biatch when I'm not happy. So you have unconditional giving and receiving, and the unconditional giving and receiving, I feel, is what is going to give you pleasure. It's going to give you so much joy and happiness. It's going to make you happy. So for those of you who are happy with the situation, then that's great. But for those of you who have learned a difficult lesson with whatever happened, like I did, you will not stop until you get the unconditional giving and receiving. So, but once you do find it, and once you do stop, you are going to be over the moon with joy and bliss. And you are doing this because at this point you are nitpicking. And I say nitpicking because this card talks of getting it right, delayed completions, tidying up loose ends. So you are really nitpicking. You're tidying up loose ends. You're like, I will not rest until this thing is right. Okay? I just won't. And if I had a diva within me, she would come out at this point. That was a very shitty diva, but you understand where I'm coming from. Now, the next card is the Singer of Transfiguration. Now, the Singer of Transfiguration, okay, talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. So basically, you have transformed yourself. For those of you for whom this is, you are happy with the partner you're with, that's great. You have transformed yourself from a previous connection, and you're like, I can't have that no more. I want something that is what I want. I want specifically what I want. But for those of you who are currently in limbo waiting for that partner to come because they aren't exactly what you want, you have transformed yourself from what you were before into what you are now. So that just means that you are just in the gestation period. That is coming. The manifestation that you are looking to create is coming. I feel like a better way to manifest things quickly is to talk in the present tense. Talk in the present tense. Not in the past, not in the future, but in the present. Because if you talk in the past, well, you can also talk in the past. I have manifested what I want. But the whole point is that you don't talk in the future, because if you talk in the future, then you will keep it away from you. Yes, and I can't believe I'm still on set number 3. Why, oh why? Stop turning. Time goes by, slowly. Time goes by, so slowly. Madonna. Every little thing that you say I'll do, I'm hung up, going up on you. I think it's been a while I haven't heard that song, so don't quote me. Okay, so I feel like this. Okay, you have released something, literally released it. You're like, I let go of this past situation. That is allowing an ending that makes way for new opportunities. And you are moving on. You are definitely moving on. What did I say? I'm done with this. Yes. And because you've moved on, you will be able to tap into the dreamer energy. Now, the dreamer is the Fool in this deck. Okay, and the Fool talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. But you are beginning a new adventure, but it's not without experience. Because if it's a new adventure, that means you've already had an adventure. So you have experience from the last adventure. So you are starting a new adventure with new baggage. But it's saying that, like, use that old knowledge, but don't allow it to stop you from moving forward. Okay? Next, you have the Strength card. Strength card is Leo energy. Right? So release is Scorpionic energy, and Strength is Leo energy. Now, Strength talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah! Now, the cards clarifying that are Nels the Alchemist, which talks of inner transformation, irrevocable change, which happened with the release card. You let it go and now you are becoming better. As well as, so the next card is Los Cunas. Now, Los Cunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, discovery of self, adventure. So you have let something go, you have transformed yourself, and with that transformation, you need to go on it, you need to rediscover yourself. So that is why you need to go within. Yep. Then you have Pohariel of the Water, which talks of gracefully accepting change, which goes hand in hand with Nellis, which talks of irrevocable change. Right? Then you have the Bright Mother, which talks of creativity, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. So I feel like within this change, and because you finished an old cycle and you're starting a new one, you need to be nurturing of yourself, because this thing will not happen overnight. It will take the time it takes, but it will definitely be worth it. Okay? Next you have the Fairy Godmother. Now, the Fairy Godmother talks of gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. So whatever this new thing is that you have embarked upon, okay, it will definitely be a good lesson for you. Okay? It will help you move forward in the direction you want. Next you have Topsy Turvets. Now, Topsy Turvets talks of change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new way of seeing. What just came into my mind is that if you have started a whole new cycle, okay, I feel like you are going through the same things, but viewing them from a different light. And I think that is what this is mentioning. You know, you're looking at it from a more mature, more advanced, well, not advanced, but more mature, more knowledgeable perspective, which is very positive. Now for the mini deck. Now that you are on this new cycle, okay, every little thing that you say I'll do and do, I'm hung up, I'm all coming up on you. I don't know the exact words, so you're hung up. Why are we hung up? If this is talking of I'm guessing I'm guessing this is talking about the cross watcher. It might be you, it might be the cross watcher. But I feel like in my situation, the cross watcher did not have the closure that he needed. And so I feel like what I'm perceiving, what that I felt, was that this closure is coming. And so I'm going to have to brace myself. Because this could be true love that is long lasting. Could also be choices made from the heart, or return to good health. Which in my case would be nay. Bye-bye. Sorry, but not sorry. I want something better for me, so F off. I'm cussing so much. Excuse me. Now we have the Two of Autumn. Now the Two of Autumn talks of bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. I think Virgo also got this. Every little thing that you say and do, I'm hung up. Ta-na-na-na-na-na. Time goes by so slowly. Well, I mean, this relationship that I'm talking about happened 4 years ago. Yeah. Time goes by so slowly. Alright, so, well, bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. You are going to be you're going to have a lot of things happening. And that's why bring fun into everything you do. When you bring fun into everything you do, you will be able to move past. You'll be able to move in the direction you want, because it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So things are moving forward. You are going to get a success. This is going to be successful, whatever it is, if you decide to go with it or not. It is going to be successful in the long run. Alright, so it is up to you. Use your intuition to decide what you decide to do. Because at the end of the day, okay, you are going to live with the consequences of your decisions. Okay? Now, it says wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Success and public recognition. Yep. Then you have the Three of Autumn. Now, the Three of Autumn talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So with that multitasking, okay, a lot of things, you're going to have a lot of things. So it says, might as well do what you love, okay, keep yourself, and might as well do what you love and stick with that, okay. Then you have the King of Spring. Now the King of Spring is a very innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical individual. This card says the financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So things are moving in your favor with the wheel and with this, which is great. You also have also have this star, which is Aquarius energy. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power and faith to move mountains, habit changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yeah. Awesome possum. Things are looking up for you, my dears. Then you have renewal, which is the judgment card. Yeah. Which is Libra energy, I think. Yes. Every little thing that you say and do, I'm hung up. Something on you. Whatever. Well, you're judging. You're deciding. Am I gonna stick with this person or am I not? I'm hung up, but I need to make the best decision for moi. For moi. For moi. Okay? I'm saying me. Moi is me in French. Then you have the Queen of Spring. Now the Queen of Spring is a brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly individual. This card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Ish. Okay. Followed by the Six of Winter, which talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So your decision, the decision that you're making about this choice, the decision you're making, okay, is going to allow you to move to calmer waters, basically. Less of a headache. As well as, while you're moving to calmer waters, and to your Ten of Pentacles. Cha-ching! Right? It says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Pick which one suits your situation, and that's what you should be. That's what you will be experiencing. Now, the mini deck clarifying the other mini deck, okay, is gotcha. You're going to be surprised. Whatever it is, it's going to surprise you. I feel like your decision is going to surprise you. Because you will have found the order that you should follow. Right? And that order will bring you ecstasy and joy, which will make you so happy, as well as allow you to be here now, guidance forward moving, because it'll give you what you need to, that order will give you what you need to know in order to move forward with your life. But in order for you to get that guidance, you need to be present, you need to be receptive to what the universe is sending your way. Then you have Penelope Dreamweaver. Now, when you receive that inspiration, okay, you will have magical dreams and visions in regards to what it is that you want to create. And that will also lead you on a new path, a new journey that will allow you to have independence and an adventure that will blow your socks off, I feel. And you need to be honest with yourself. If you really want to go on this adventure, or if you want to go on that adventure, because anything you choose will be an adventure in and of itself. So you just have to pick which one you'd rather. Then you have the Glankener. Now, to me, okay, the Glankener would be the Devil card in this deck, which talks of obsession, because the meaning on this card is illusion. Well, it talks of obsession. Well, I mean, not really, but to me, I relate it to the Devil card, not because of Cappy. Not all Capricorns are assholes or bitches, excuse my language, but what I feel like this nasty individual, okay, allows you to do, okay, is to clearly see what it is you actually want. Okay, but before you clearly see what you actually want, you need to be in an illusion, and deluded, and also delusional, to go through some stuff to actually finally understand what it is you really, really, really want. Right? And that's when you will be able to tap into a collective pixie energy, which is duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. What you really want. Clear sight on what you really, really want. So, my gorgeous Cappies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!